Hello there, Julini here, and welcome to Julini Plays Hearthstone. Today we're gonna play a bit of Deathrattle Rogue, and you might be asking, Julini, Deathrattle Rogue, that's not one of the wacky decks you promised us yesterday. And you would be
Behold the magic of death.
But
you didn't see anything.
I've been lucky, you could call it, with a few cards. I've been opening and crafting with a bit of bit of spare dust, so I've actually managed to craft so I can show you Deathrattle Rogue today. I can show you the Thief Rogue tomorrow, and the the Armor Druid the day after tomorrow.
Job's done.
So we're gonna heading into a few meta decks, and then after they're done, we're gonna go back into the wacky decks. So, how does Deathrattle Rogue work, you might ask? Well,
It wasn't me.
it's
Job's done.
both a little complicated and a little simple at the same time. Like, essentially, you create these humongous boards that your opponent can't deal with because they just keep reappearing and buffing each other with the Infectious School and with Invincible. So
It wasn't me.
that's what we're gonna try and do here. Like, I'm not so proficient in this. I didn't play like the old Deathrattle Mine Rogue or the Burning Blade Deathrattle Rogue when that came up. So I'm new in this deck, so I'm learning along with you.
Monsters beneath you.
Job's done.
So I think Graveyard here is a good idea. There's that. Let's go Gunfish. Chandler.
Done.
So I think we're playing yeah, we're definitely playing an Aggro Mage here. We are very much against the clock here. So let's clear this one out. And do
The demon seed grows in power. Demon seed grows in power.
and we can put down an effective tool as well.
Job's done.
Let's go from there. So already we created a fairly big board. We started out a little slow. Didn't draw any of the early game. Like in early game, we had the lieutenant and he managed to clear the Reckless Apprentice, but you really want Scatter Scambler.
I can take him.
It's one of your
Wait.
primary early game cards.
Can't stop this snowstorm.
Let's go with Dawn of Shadows. this. And use our dummy. Control.
Cower before me! Cower before me!
We should be fairly safe unless he burns us from hand now, which I believe he can. Okay. Oh, that's well. We actually can play it, so it should be lethal actually. So. Invincible. One of our ghouls. And then we go to face, and that's lethal. So, yeah, as you can see, we crazy big boards that they can deal with. That is what we want to do here. So, yeah, that's game number 1, and let's head into game number 2 afterwards. Try and then keep it. Oh, moving on into the next team. That free folk was really lucky. And what he managed to get from reconnaissance, like Gigafin is one of the best players we can pull against these boards because it won't remove everything from our board and take every Deathrattle and not taking those into account.
Time to slice and dice.
This is a very good hand. Let's keep this.
These books are ruined.
So this is most likely a Warlock. That's we have to play faster, so let's get our Sham Black. I'll just remove this. Don't want that. Might as well get benefit of the trade here. Might bite us on the behind later, but decent damage. Gampa, so this is most likely the full impact, is no curses. Okay, let me play it down.
Monsters beneath you.
Cower before me!
Chase.
The top shelf is X.
Play out here.
The demon seed grows in power. souls for the seed. More souls for the seed.
Now let's do switch there.
Muddy the waters.
Going into smoke screen.
Sizzle.
Job's done.
I don't know if he can kill us here. Like, I really wanted a rated bone spike so we could kill off our other acolyte.
Stop yelling!
But like something like a library here, and he should be pretty set.
My hand.
Why do you fall?
He just burned the library, but that's good at least. So let's just clean that up. And
More souls for the seed.
let's try this one.
Cower before me.
So this should be a fairly decent board. I don't think an imp warlock has the means to clear this board up.
The top shelf is
Well, you can do that. Kill off one. It's so lethal.
This time.
So yeah, we were a bit on the edge there, but like once those Deathrattle boards gets going, it's tough to deal with. It really, really is. But that's win number 2. So let's jump straight into hopefully win, even with the nerfs.
Edwin versus Lady Vash.
Your time ends now.
The Scourge will meet their end.
Okay. Okay. Let's just hero power here.
Taste steel!
We have some fairly decent plays here. That's gonna take us a turn or two to develop. Let's do our lieutenant.
The dead never rest. More bones to gnaw on.
Okay. So let's go to graveyard.
Monsters
Into Lumina.
beneath you. Monsters beneath you.
Taste steel!
I Okay. Okay. That's actually really good. Him getting a jailer, not so much. This can help a little bit on that one.
See the demon seed.
And next turn, with the last turn of the graveyard, we can do double infectious ghoul.
The demon seed grows in power. The demon seed grows in power.
Let's do hero power.
Taste steel!
Job done.
More bones to gnaw on.
Getting graveyard number 2 here is really good. So let's go with
More souls for the seed. More souls for the seed. More souls for the seed.
face. Let's just
Taste steel!
no, and then we can power again. Vision is really good.
My time is almost up.
Protection.
Job done.
Get that. Now we have 35 damage on board and he needs to clear this. And it is also worth keeping in mind that a lot of this actually comes back. So let's do counter for blade here.
Taste steel!
More souls for the seed.
Power up his blood.
Cower before me.
Blood won't be
That
enough
one
to
is
protect him.
spent.
You are victorious.
And he knows that.
This
So that's
time.
concede. That's win number 3. And that's it for Deathrattle for today. So, what do I think of this deck? It's fun. I can definitely see why it was so popular and still keeps getting wins and players out there, even with the pretty substantial nerf that it got. But it's really fun. It's fun building these boards, and it's like, unless you have like hard removal, like as in one game, Rogue beat us with Gigafen. Like, these boards just keeps respawning. Like in this game, we just won. Even if he cleared the board, those infectious ghoul would just keep coming. So unless you can like hard removal them or silence them, it's gonna be really hard to get those boards cleared once they are built. Which makes it very easy to secure wins. Like the tricky part of this deck is to build the board, for sure. And that's gonna take a little bit of practice to learn that. Like I'm not doing it perfect. Like I made misplays along these games today. But it can definitely get you to legend if you want to climb with it. It's a decent deck. It's fairly expensive. If you have, there's a lot of epics, a lot of legendaries. So if you don't have like 50% of this deck, would I suggest that you go craft it? No, I wouldn't. But if you have the cards or missing like 1 or 2 pieces, then I would think that it's probably worth crafting. So going forward, yeah, I could probably climb with this. I'm gonna play the Thief Rogue tomorrow and compare how I feel about those 2 decks, how they match up. But that's it for me today. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. If there's any deck you guys would like me to play, leave that in the comments. If you disagree with me that this being a decent deck, and you just think it's horrible, and I'm an idiot for thinking that, leave that in the comments as well. I'll see you tomorrow for Thief Rogue, and until then, be good to each other, and goodbye for now.